Hey everybody, Cynthia here. I am back. It's Saturday night and today was my hubby's birthday, so I'm getting this video done a little late. But we had our celebration, nice dinner and cake, and I thought everybody's kind of settled in watching. They're watching football right now, so I thought, why not get a project done? And this is the card that I just made, Sweet Wonderful You, and it's a mini Slimline card. So basically it measures, I think 6 by 3.5, and I have some butterflies, tiny little, let me bring it up a little closer for you guys. Tiny little butterflies. I made these flowers from dies and just stamped out the sentiment, Sweet Wonderful You. And the paper sack that I used, I've had this in my stash for so long, and I just thought, you know what? I really need to start using up my paper, which I did promise I was going to do this year. And this one is from the Butterfly Garden Stack from DCWV. Some beautiful papers in here. And the 3 sheets that I chose were this sheet. I made the flowers and the piece behind my scallop circle here. And then this was the back base of my card. And I loved that it had, you could see like some gold in the card. And then I used this paper to create my leaves. And then for the butterflies, I used this craft cardstock, and it has gold in it. So you got 2 of these, 2 polka dots and 2 stripes, so 6 sheets in each. And I honestly, I've had this for so long, I don't even remember where I got it. I apologize about that, but I really just wanted to use gold, like a gold foil, and I didn't have any. So I found this in my stash, and I thought, hey, why not? I used the Martha Stewart punch. It gives you like a medium butterfly and 2 minis. And I've had this forever. You can tell it's kind of yellowing in the front here, but it still punched them out really nice. And for the flowers, I showed you guys this die set before. I didn't use the large one. I used the medium and the small and the 2 leaves. And I got this on Amazon. And I will post a link below if they're still selling it. And then the sentiment, Sweet Wonderful You, came from this Hero Arts stamp set that I've had forever. And I really love this one. Okay, and for the envelopes, I love creating the mini Slimline cards, and you can use the number 8 envelopes, but I didn't like, and the mini Slimlines fit in these perfectly, but I didn't like that it had the security thing on it, because when you're sending somebody a card, you know, it just doesn't look really nice. So from May Made It, I watched a video, I think it was May, a long time ago, and she ordered these on Amazon. Now these are called number 6 3/4 self-seal envelopes. And these are really nice because they do not have, let me pull one out. They do not have the security. They're just a nice plain white envelope. So I ordered them, but I had to put in, when you put in the search bar, I had to type in, instead of number 8, which they are the same exact size, 3 5/8 by 6.5, and the number 8s are 3 5/8 by 6.5. But I didn't put in number 8 because all that showed up were these. You have to put in number 6 3/4 to get these. But I'm sure, you know, if you have these measurements, you can find white envelopes, but you get 100 in the pack. So I thought this is perfect because I'm going to be making a lot of cards this size, and I decided to just order a pack. So anyway, thank you, May Made It, for that tip. I really, really appreciate it. And let's get started. I'm going to set this aside. To make your card base, you're going to need a sheet that measures 6 by 7. Line it up at the 7-inch mark, and you want to score at 3.5. And we're going to set the scoreboard aside. And fold our score line. I like making Slimline cards, and I really love the minis. I think they turned out really cute. Okay, so we have our card base. Let me just get out my stuff here. I used a piece of craft colored cardstock, and this measures 5 7/8 by 3 3/8. Get some adhesive here. And then my pattern paper measures 5 3/4 by 3 1/4. And I just wanted a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch of that craft colored cardstock to peep through. Only because my butterflies have the craft colored cardstock and then the gold, and I just thought it would kind of bring it all together. And then I have just a scrap piece here, and this measures 4 by 1 1/2. And when I place it on my card, I'm going to go in from the right side 1/4 of an inch, and I want to make sure I have the same amount showing on the top and the bottom. So leave yourself about 1/4 of an inch over here. Just put that on. And then I got out a scallop circle. Now this scallop circle measures about 3 1/8. And I put it in my cutter so the 2 scallop ends here lined up at the 2 1/8 inch. Just like this. And then I trimmed off these scallops here. If you want to count the scallops, it's 2, 4, 6, 8. You're going to cut off 8 scallops. But it's about 2 1/8. I'm going to line this edge up with the edge of the pattern paper over here. Still letting that craft colored cardstock show through. And I want to center it so that I have the same amount of this pink color coming through. But right on the edge of that pattern paper. Okay, so I still have the craft color here. That's about where I placed that. Okay, so now I have a medium-sized flower petal and the smaller size. I'm just going to add a dot in the center. Place it on top of the medium, and I'm going to offset my petals. So the smaller petal is in between the two large. And then when I glue this on, I want the two petals to surround the wonderful you. And I'm just going to place the glue in the center and pop that right on. I only put glue in the center of the flower because I want to be able to tuck my leaves behind it. So I have a medium leaf here. I'm going to place some glue on the back there and kind of tuck that underneath. So it's kind of touching the edge there. Just like that. Okay, and then I have my small flower. Just going to add glue in the center. Place that right about there. And I know we don't all have the same flowers and dyes and things like that, but this just kind of gives you an idea. I basically just did an arrangement around this side of the scallop circle. Place that behind there. And then I have my medium or my larger butterfly, and I'm just going to add glue in the center. Place that one up there. I'm sure when I send this in the mail, this will all flatten out, but I like to give it a little bit of a dimensional look. Okay, and now I have my other small petal. I'm going to tuck that underneath here to kind of cover the corner of this. Okay, just like that. Press that down. And then I have these two teeny tiny butterflies that I punched out. So I'm just going to add glue to the center, and I want to pop that right on top of this flower petal right here. And I'll get that a little bit closer so you guys can see where I laid that. And I'm going to take my last little butterfly and I'm going to just pop that right on this leaf here. And then to finish it off, I got some gold glitter glue, and I'm going to use that for the center of my flowers. Just like that. And then I'm going to make mini dots in the center of all the scallop parts that are showing. Just real small dots of glitter glue. Just to kind of bring out the gold that's in the pattern paper back here. And that's it, guys. That is my Sweet Wonderful You card. I chose Sweet Wonderful You because I thought, you know, I'm going to make a bunch of these up ahead of time. And then if I need one for a birthday, could just stamp happy birthday on the inside, happy Mother's Day, congratulations, whatever. Because the Sweet Wonderful You sentiment can pretty much go for anything, or you're a good friend, you know, whatever. But if you stamp Mother's Day on the outside, then you have to use it for Mother's Day. So maybe if you have some like basic sentiments like this, you could put them on the outside of your card, and then when an occasion shows up, you'll be able to stamp inside happy birthday or congratulations or whatever. Anyway, that's just a little tidbit I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you give this card a try. Take care and happy crafting.